you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
Don't resist, we'll make it.
How's it going? Hey, William?
Yeah.
Gordon, nice to meet you, man. Got a
Nice to meet
package
you.
here for you. It's about some messages to Julie I want to go over. Mind if we just have a talk inside? I don't want people to overhear what's going on.
Yeah, what's going?
Okay, I got 2 people with me for safety, okay? Is there any weapons on you?
No, I got no weapon.
Okay, I got people with me for safety, okay? We're not here to hurt you, take anything from you.
Okay.
We're filming for your protection because I'm a bigger dude. I just want you to know I'm not here to hurt you or
All
do
right.
anything. Okay, mind if we come in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you cut the lights on?
Yeah.
Whatever lights we can. Yeah, it smells good in here. What you make?
I made a fajita bowl.
Okay. You Mexican or something? Or?
No, but full bad Italian.
Full Italian. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're European Mexican.
Yeah, my wife got me into it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. She Hispanic?
Yeah, she's Spanish.
Yeah, my mom's from Mexico, so you know.
Oh, her family's from. Her dad's from Mexico. Mom's from Chicago. Nathan's from Chicago.
Okay. Well, at that point, there's a lot of Mexican food in Chicago, so
Yeah.
it's pretty. Here, let's have a seat. If you don't mind. Pretty nice setup, man. How long have you been living here for?
I've been here since March.
Since March. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the bed's kind of rockety.
Yeah, it's not meant for people my size. A little bit.
No. It ain't meant for me either. So.
There you go. Do you work at all, or?
No.
Okay, looking for a job, or?
Yeah, I'm looking for a job.
Okay. Can we cut the TV off, please? I just don't want to. All right. Yeah, how'd you get this living arrangement? It's pretty nice. How much do you pay a month here?
I pay around $1,600, $1,700.
How do you get that much to pay for this?
Well, my wife helps out, and I do odd jobs for my old bosses. You know what I'm saying, around town. So.
Okay. What's your specialty?
Landscaping and pools.
Hey, that's not bad. All right. Well, like I said, my name is Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. Do you kind of know what I'm here to talk to you about with Julie?
Kind of. I don't. I was using my buddy's phone, so.
Okay. Well, why do you think I'd kind of be here to talk about Julie?
I was did a video chat with her, and you know what I'm saying, this and that going on.
Well, you video chat with your wife too, don't you?
No.
Okay. Well, you video chatted with females before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about Julie. So why do you think Julie specifically?
Because she guess she when she told me she was 15, 16. So I, you know what I'm saying, instead of talking to her and then found out she was 12 on a video chat and.
Okay. Got it. So she was a little bit on the younger side.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your honesty. You seem like an honest dude. Yeah. So, I do have to ask though. Well, what app did y'all kind of meet on?
My buddy looked me up on Instagram.
Okay. Is that something that Instagram? So I gotta ask. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure this is just pure curiosity. How do you come up with the name? Like, where does it even come from? Like,
Joe, what?
Yeah, on Instagram.
It's my old name when I was used as a kid.
Okay, was that like so that was like an alter ego you had or
Yeah.
something? Okay. When did you make the account?
It was like last year or something.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. Yeah, it is because Julie is 12. So how'd the conversation kind of go? Like, how did you all kind of get in touch with each other? Like, I don't know.
She sent me a friend request, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. My buddy hit it, you know what I'm saying, and so I started talking to her, you know, and
Was it Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
sent a request up to to her, and then she popped up. He said, well, he started talking to her. Then I stepped in, talked to her, this and that, and
Okay. So when's the timetable of when you stepped in and talked to her?
about a week, 2 weeks later, something like that.
Okay. So when did your buddy first message her? Like when
I couldn't say, about a week and a half ago, something like that.
Okay. Did he ever video call her, or was that just you?
He tried to video call her. Mm-hmm. Then he said, well, you video call her, you know what I'm saying? See if she, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I video called her. And
Okay. Do you have a car at all, or?
a car?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't drive.
No? Why not?
Right now I'm trying to get my license back because they took because of my
They took your license because of
yeah,
dude, this state.
yeah, they really did me good, so.
But you can drive, right?
Yeah, I can drive, you know what I'm saying, but my hands go crippled.
Oh, like they go numb or something?
Yeah, they go numb.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I got nerves damage in my neck and my spinal cord. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to figure out what kind of surgery I need because I got a disc completely on my neck.
Yeah.
So they got to figure it out. So,
Geez, if you don't mind, I don't want to be intrusive. How did that happen?
I fell about back in 2003 off of machinery down to the ground.
Dude, I hope you at least got workers' comp for that.
Well, yeah, I got a good settlement out of it.
Okay.
I was paralyzed the waist down for about a year and a half.
Damn.
My daughters used to, get me going, give me in the shower, work with my legs with the machine and everything, and magically they got me to walk again.
Got it. So
Every day I've been on a cane, you know what I'm saying, and a walker, and
okay, so you still use a walker and all that?
I use a cane now, so.
Got it. So is the friend that messaged her, is he like the neighbor here, or is he even here in town? Or?
No, he's he drives from Bloomington to up in Joliet. When he goes back this way, he stops over, you know what I'm saying, talks and then he leaves.
Okay. So he lives in Bloomington and drives to Joliet?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he like work at, is that for work?
He works at up in Amazon.
Okay. So is that like his delivery route, or is that just like, or does he work in Joliet?
He works in Joliet. He just drives back and forth.
Okay, got it.
Because he's thinking about moving to Joliet, you know what I'm saying? Because he's found himself a house. Mm-hmm. And he's thinking about moving. It's right there in Joliet, so he don't have to travel too far.
Yeah. Is, God, so what does he do, like part-time or something, or?
He's like a forklift driver.
Oh, so he works in the warehouse?
He works in the warehouse.
Oh, so he's doing full-time?
Yeah, he's full-time.
Does he do 7 days a week, or just 5? Or?
He does 6.
6 days a week? Do you know his hours?
He works from like 6 in the morning till 6 at night.
God, they're just slaving him.
Yeah.
Oh, holy.
Yeah. Been here for about 15 years now.
God damn. He's been at Amazon for 15 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, man. Holy cow. Hey, I hope they're paying him good.
Yeah, he gets about $32 an hour.
Yeah. Well, I can see why he works so long then. So what are all the apps that y'all texted on? So I know Instagram. Were there any other ones, or?
Only one I know was a Telegram that he put her on.
Okay. Got it. Did you all like do any texting at all? Just like number to number?
No.
No. Okay. So how'd the conversation kind of go between the two of y'all?
Well, I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, just talking to her, you know what I'm saying, how she was, you know what I'm saying, and what she liked, you know what I'm saying, and what I liked, and then it just progressed after that.
Yeah. It looked pretty cordial to me at first. Here, do you if you don't mind, can we just
No, I had to erase the text. I had it on the video.
We do what?
On the my speaker on my phone.
Your speaker on your phone?
Yeah, when I talk to my wife, I don't text because my fingers cramp up.
Oh, okay.
Everything we just said went on the phone.
Oh, okay. We'll make sure. Yeah. If you don't mind, you just like shut it off or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it. Okay. I see. So yeah, it looked pretty cordial to me at first. Would you say at any point the conversation maybe took a turn or got a little bit risque or carried away?
Kind of, yeah.
What would make you say that?
Well, she started asking me personal questions, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then after that, she asked me, you know what I'm saying, how old and everything. That I told her on a video chat and everything. Then she wanted to see my thing, this and that. And it went on after that. And
Oh, dude, I know. Dude, kids on Instagram, like it's over, man. It's so curious. They get so curious about. So, so she wanted to see your thing.
yeah.
How'd that kind of go?
Well, she asked me, can I see this and that? And I said, oh, okay, then put the camera down there, you know what I'm saying? And
So it got to a point where she asked for your, then you kind of obliged by that, showed her your.
right.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I've been asked by chicks on video chat to do the same thing. Then I show them mine, but they hang up on me after. So maybe maybe I just stopped doing that.
Yeah.
But so how many times has that happened?
Just in the video chat, that's...
Just on the video chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, did y'all talk mostly on Telegram or Instagram? You think?
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. So what about, did she ever like send you any pictures or show anything?
Yeah, she showed me her face, her picture in her bras and panties, and...
Okay. Was there ever a time where, and again, I get it, dude, because like I'm a guy too. Was there a time where she was kind of asked to send or something, or like a topless photo or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What was kind of the reasoning for asking her that?
I actually, because I wanted to see if she was a cop or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, I'll pick a promise. I said it to you, you know, in the video chat. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you to you, this and that. And she never did, so I stopped talking to her.
So you just wanted to make sure she wasn't a cop or anything
Right.
like that. That's fair. I mean, heck, better to be smart than not. I appreciate your honesty on things. It shows me that we can definitely work through this. My only hang up is, you know, I know you're a good person. I know that you're helping your wife out with stuff. Or is she your wife now or still girlfriend?
No, she's my wife.
Awesome.
She's helping my mother out, and she's good with my mom.
Okay.
I can't live with my mom at trailer court, so I had to live here.
Right. Is that kind of stipulations or whatever? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a quarter. I can't. I'm building a property, so.
That's fair. Is that because your mom kicked you out, or
No,
is that
just
because of your? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, it seems like you're definitely turning your life around and all that. But the one thing we should do when we're turning our life around, and I know, dude, I know you're not trying to throw your friend under the bus. That's why you didn't tell me his name or anything. But we need to make sure that your friend doesn't get involved in this. Because look, when I step in poopy sometimes, you know, when I'm walking, you know,
Right.
step in some dog, I don't rub it on my friend's shoe, do I? I just kind of like, all right, well, it's kind of me. I got to kind of take care of this.
Right.
So, the first message, you mentioned that he works at Amazon from 6 to 6 days a week. God, Satan numbers there. Gross. Whatever. He works all that. And the first message was not on a Sunday. It was during the day on one of those days. I couldn't tell you the exact one. So it would have been impossible for him to be the one, because you mentioned that it was you on his phone, so you can't drive to Joliet. He was in Joliet
Right.
when
He
that
was
first
in
message.
Joliet, but he was acting like me.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
He was in Joliet when that message was sent, okay? And you were telling me that you sent it from his phone, but you can't drive, so you weren't in
Right,
Joliet.
no.
So,
He hooked up.
well, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, William. We're 95% honest here, and the other 5% where we're not honest is just humanity, okay? Because if you were 100% honest, that'd be kind of scary, right? I'd be like, whoa, this guy's like a... But I understand. There's no situation where I'm kind of approached and I'm 100% honest. That's just human nature. That means you have a conscience about this. And I actually appreciate that, because if you just told me everything from the get-go, I'd be like, whoa, it's kind of what's going on here. But we can't be throwing your friend under the bus. We have to clear that part up. It wasn't your friend sending any of the messages, okay? And then another way that I know that too is because the accounts only logged in on one device or two devices, and they both are here. They're not in Joliet or they're not in Bloomington. So,
I don't. You can search my room if you want.
well, that's fine. I'm just talking about when we did the search for it. It's not a.
You can look at my phone if you want. This not. I don't even have a phone here.
No. That's fine.
I got a tablet.
Sure.
I got a phone, It's nothing on my phone.
No.
And I got my other tablet, my wife's let me use.
No, William, you're fine. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not here to pull up your account right now. I'm just saying that it was just sent from here. It wasn't sent in Joliet or Bloomington. That's all I'm saying. So let's just kind of cut through that, and let's just kind of be on the same page about that. And from what it looks like you're bored. You're on the internet, and you just got a little bit carried away. I think that's just what happened here. I don't think it's anything more than that. But it was you sending every message from your end, and it was Julie sending every message from her end. It wasn't anybody else but y'all two. I mean, do we agree on that? Can we acknowledge that that's just the truth?
Yeah, that's
okay.
But I don't have a phone, so I don't know how. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, one way or the other, your friend doesn't know who Julie is. He has no idea about her. He didn't text her. It was only you texting her, and it was only Julie texting you. Because I could tell you from Julie's end, it was only Julie texting you. Like, there was nobody else involved. And I could tell you from your end that there's nobody else involved. I mean, can we agree on that? And just move on and proceed with this?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. So, if you don't mind, I just don't want to bring up a friend that has nothing to do with this, because, But like I said, dude, I've been there before. I had in-school suspension. I blame my friend for causing it, for taking me off campus, right? You know what I mean? So, anyway. So you mentioned you lived in Mason, Illinois?
What?
You mentioned you lived in Mason, Illinois? How do you say it?
Mazan.
Mazan? Well, why did you bring up Mazan or Mazan?
Mazan?
Yeah.
So people don't know where I'm actually living at.
Okay. Got it. The first message here, it looks like it was July 11th. Would that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So I am kind of curious, on the phone call, how else did the conversation kind of go like?
On the video call, it was, how she asked me about what I'd like to do, where
Sure.
I was from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I told her I got my other wife, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 grown kids.
Mm-hmm.
I got over 17 grand.
You really?
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
And my oldest is 18.
Mm-hmm.
1 boy, 17 girls. And that was it.
Okay. Was there anything? Because I know, like I said, I know she saw your. Was there anything like a little bit flirtatious talked about? Because I heard something like, you were saying I'm myself. You were showing your tongue to her, saying this and that.
Yeah, because she'd asked me what she's gonna make me, how she's gonna do it, how I'm gonna do it to her, and
Okay.
then she stuck her tongue out, and
Okay. So you all kind of talked about doing stuff together.
yeah, because I wasn't even going to go to meet her. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't drive, so.
Right. Well, there's something said like when I get my car working.
Yeah, I don't even have a driver's license, so.
Okay.
I mean, I can't even drive anyway, so.
Fair enough. So you're all just talking to online, just internet stuff. Okay, makes sense. So Telegram, is that kind of a new one? How does Telegram kind of work?
I don't know, it was my first time being on Telegram, and I was chatting with people, because they said, "Oh, why'd you get Telegram?" You know what I'm saying? So I got Telegram, but
Yeah.
and one of my friends' phones, and he said, "Wow, this is a new app," and he started, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, you don't mind if I turn that air conditioner on?
Oh, dude, I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
Right.
Oh, much better. So is Telegram kind of, so it's kind of a new app to you too?
Yeah,
So is Telegram kind of like groups or individuals or kind of both?
both.
Both? Okay. So what are the groups like on there? Like what languages are they in? Are they like English or foreign or?
All kinds.
Oh, so it's English and foreign?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious, like, so I guess like a worldwide app people use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What languages?
Hello, Moto.
My mother, so I gotta get. Yes, hello, Mom. Oh, nothing much. I call you back in a few minutes. All right, Mom. All right, bye. She must woke up one of her spells, so that's what she called it.
Got it. What languages have you seen on Telegram, like from around the world?
Around the world, Arabic,
Yeah.
Ukraine, stuff like that.
Okay. It seems like you're about to say Spanish.
No, that's it wasn't Spanish type. It was some kind of, like a foreign language.
Uh-huh.
Like Japanese or something.
Mhm.
But that's all.
Okay. And so the groups are in those languages?
Yeah.
Got it. How many people are usually in these groups?
I couldn't even tell you. Maybe sometimes 20 up to 100.
Oh, so these are pretty big, like,
Yeah.
worldwide networking stuff. All right. So is the stuff they post in the groups like pictures, videos, both, or how does that kind of go?
Pictures, videos. They talk, they chat. Then they go to privately, and then they send their name to the other person. They go privately to all the group. And
All right. Are any of the stuff posted in the groups? Is it like your own stuff, or is it just other people posting? How does that usually go?
other people posting.
Okay, so none of it's your stuff?
No.
Okay, have you created any groups on there?
No.
All right. So what stuff are they kind of posting in these Telegram groups?
Like they post like people dancing, their pictures. You know what I'm saying? They post up like pictures they took like selfies and everything, and or they watch some kind of funny video like from TikTok or something. They post up there,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
All right. Would you say there's any bad apples or kind of weirdos on Telegram?
No.
Okay. Well, William, like I said, you've been very honest about 95% of things. And, I've asked you stuff that I truly don't know, like how you came up with and your friend or whatever. But the Telegram question to the groups, that's something I 100% already knew. So I'll just kind of, you are an honest, straightforward dude. I mean, that's your Italian in you. It looks like, and the reason I asked you, this is what I didn't know, whether any of the stuff was yours or if it was just other people posting. I'm more concerned about what they're posting and kind of like seeing what they're up to. You know what I mean? Because if these aren't your groups, if you're not the one posting in there, I'm more concerned about what they're doing. You know what I mean? So let's just kind of walk it back. How'd you get introduced to Telegram?
From a friend.
Okay, was this online?
Of Instagram.
Okay. So you kind of went to that Instagram and Telegram pipeline?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did Telegram turn into something unexpected at one point?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get like no weirdos stuff like that. I mean, I've talked to like maybe 2 guys on there.
Okay. Well, I don't think you were looking for weird stuff or weirdos. I think the weirdos found you, is what I think. So I know in these groups they're posting pretty young stuff in there, I'd say. In one of the messages, it was even mentioned to Julie that something on Telegram or something young in some group or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me ask this: how did they? How did you find these groups, or how did they find you? Did you get added to them, or they just added you? Like what kind of happened with that?
Yeah, added me. I had I accepted for the group, and the one thing another. Sometimes they to do a group and they don't let you join the group. They just send you pictures and. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you just kind of, it's like you're just opening a door and then whatever's behind is behind you.
Right, behind
okay.
right.
All right, I see. That makes sense. So let me ask about these groups. Are they posting boys, girls, or both in there?
Mostly girls. Not too many boys. There's always girls.
Okay. Is there boys sometimes?
No.
Okay.
Hardly any.
Okay, so if there's a, I guess what percentage would be boy, like them posting boys? What percentage would them be post?
Probably 2, maybe 3%.
Okay, so it's mostly straight stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned they're both pictures and videos.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, these aren't your stuff, right?
No, they
okay.
ain't none of
All right.
my
Well, I appreciate that because that's definitely.
I don't know. I don't. No.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So
The only pictures you see on my phone is about me and my wife, and I color apps for her, and I said, hey, you look like you could be my daughter, this and that, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
in the future, you know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's good to know because I do want to definitely get you, because you are trying to get your life back together. I want to get you separated from what these people are doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, you have 17 grandkids, and I think you'd be a great candidate to help. Hey, just try to identify some of these kids in these videos. I know you don't know them personally, but even pointing me in the right direction, you know what I mean? That'd be a huge help.
Right.
So, in all these Telegram groups, because I'm just, telling you, you've been blunt with me, I'll be blunt with you. We've seen you in a lot of them, and I don't think you'd make a group in Spanish or Arabic or anything. I don't think that'd be your cup of tea, but some way or another.
No, I used to speak very good Italian, but over the years, I married an African female.
Yeah.
Okay, down in Florida. Florida. I met her on the bus going down to Florida when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
I got married to her on the beach when I was 16.
Yeah.
I had 6 kids back to back.
Right.
Got my son, got her pregnant again, had twins, got her pregnant again a week later. Got, you know what I'm saying, 2 more twins.
God, man.
Then I got her pregnant again after the other 2 twins were born a week later. Then she said, if I'm getting twins this time, honey, I'm taking a meat cleaver. Nice sharp meat cleaver. I bought from Florida, and I'm going to.
Jesus Christ, dude. So you're really, God, you're just populating the world, huh?
So I had 6 beautiful black children.
Uh-huh.
Straight black. They're not half and half.
Okay.
Because I'm a Sicilian. I got black in.
Right.
So now I'm going, okay. Then my kids start popping out kids and out of kids and kids and kids. And my son only had 1. My other 2 twins has like 5 apiece.
Yeah.
My other 2 twins got 2, 3 apiece. And I lost track, you know what I'm saying, after this 17th one.
Yeah, it's just a big ass family at this point.
Right. I seen them back in 2020.
Yeah.
They came to see Grandpa, you know, that's the last time I seen them, and I was supposed to see them here soon, so.
Cool. Well.
Hopefully, if everything goes right, hopefully.
Yeah, let's make it right, man. So since you are a grandfather to a lot of, I guess, little kids, how do these videos in the group make you feel?
I feel they're kind of, you know what I'm saying, to the point nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even talk, you know what I'm saying?
You don't talk to anybody in these groups? Okay.
At all.
Well, what emotions did they invoke in you?
Mostly I want to, you know what I'm saying? If I was around them, I would, you know what I'm saying? If I met them on the street, or if I knew who they were, I'd probably do something to them.
Like violent?
Probably violent, yeah.
Okay, why would you want to be violent to them? And I'm not saying that you're wrong for that, I'm just asking.
It's where that you should just exploit children like that.
Okay.
I was wrong, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know, with like leading Julie on, you know what I'm saying? But it was kind of making me feel, you know what I'm saying? I was trying not to see if she was a cop, nothing like that. That's what the video.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between that and, you know, what they're doing. I know.
Right. Okay,
so there is kind of a exploitative stuff of kids in these Telegram groups.
Right.
Okay. You're a grandpa, so I know they probably don't have their age on their forehead in the videos or pictures, but you know, there's a difference between a 90-year-old and a 17-year-old, so that's why I'm going to ask you this. How low do the ages go that these posting in these groups? Like, don't sugarcoat it. I'm just asking.
Maybe about 8, 9.
8, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. What's happening to a video of an 8-year-old in these groups?
They're first they started, and then they started, you know, then.
Okay, so is that a specific video you're talking about, or is it, okay? So, I guess take me through that video. Let's try to identify that kid. So, was this an 8-year-old boy or girl?
It's a girl.
Okay, what race was she?
I can see her. Maybe in Iran, Indian.
Okay.
Female.
Okay.
How she looks like it.
She was brown?
Brown, yeah.
Okay. Were there any languages being spoken or any words being spoken in the video?
Yeah, it was not English. It was not, I couldn't read the dialects, what they were saying.
Okay, so it was something you couldn't understand.
Right.
Okay. Who was speaking? Was it the girl or the person with her?
The girl was doing the most, ahhing and oohing, you know what I'm saying? The guy said something
Wait. Owen and Ewan, I actually don't know what you're saying. What does that mean?
like they're like it was
It was them? Okay,
Yeah.
so they were...
right.
Okay, well, and how was the guy reacting?
Guy said, "Oh, shut up," you know what I'm saying? I can just hear how I say that, you know.
Being kind of like dismissive of her and all that?
right.
Okay.
Then from there it just went on and a few minutes and it stopped and then they post something. If you want to see more, you know what I'm saying? You hit this and
So how long was that clip they posted in there?
for like one was like 3 minutes, the other one's like 10.
Okay. So the 10-minute one, was it the same girl or was it a different girl?
Same girl.
Okay, so it was 2 videos of the same girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you think those 2 clips were from the same video, or do you think it was 2 different, like do you think it was the same guy and the same girl in the video, or was it like a different scene, or?
I think it was a different scene, I think. I'm not.
Okay. Could you see the guy in the video at all, or
No.
what could you see? What could you see from the guy?
Only guy who sees his
His. Okay.
yeah.
So he was like an
Yeah.
8-year-old. Okay. So in these groups, I know you're not like, you're not scrolling through keeping count or anything, but how often are they posting this type of crap in these groups? Like, how many times a day do you think?
Well, if I'm asking somebody that comes, the person lives in town, I'll let you know. He comes and, you know what I'm saying, sometimes at night or in the afternoon, I talk to him.
No, I'm just saying in your
Right.
in your experience, like how often have you seen these idiots posting this stuff? Because that would help me a lot. Try to
Maybe every other day, but sometimes every day. Depends on who it is, who the person is, and everything. Yeah.
Okay. So is this like in a group setting, or are these individuals like kind of just spamming you with this stuff one-on-one, or both?
Like both. It's like one guy, his name was AJ or something, posts his then, you know what I'm saying? Then he goes on. Then he send me clips. Oh, you see on this channel, you know, the people,
Yeah.
you know, and then he sends me something from Instagram. Check this out, and I said I don't go on sites like that. You know, I told him I don't go to sites like that.
Okay. So has any of these individuals hit you up like saying, "Hey, do you want to trade or anything?"
No, only thing they ask me if you want to see more, you got Amazon card or money. You know what I'm saying? I send you or.
Have you been in any groups where they like force people to post in there themselves?
No.
No.
The girls usually do it themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the lingerie or stuff like that.
Got it. So when do you think the Telegram group started for you?
But a month and a half ago, 2 months.
Month and a half ago, 2 months. How long have you had this Instagram for?
Instagram I had off and on for maybe 8 months.
Okay. So in 2021, there was some type of entrapment thing the cops did or something with you, or
Yeah.
what happened with that?
Well, it wasn't on Instagram. It was on Facebook.
Was it your personal Facebook account, or was it some anonymous account
No,
you
it was
used?
my personal Facebook account.
Okay.
What happened? I lost my daughter.
Okay.
My youngest daughter, 21. She was my baby. I lost it.
Damn.
I $10,000 with the $5,000 with the
Yeah.
not. It was the real McCoy, not what they use around here.
Right.
Okay. Instead of getting a gun, my brothers gave up in Chicago. I got family. They gave me instead. So I come home. One in my room. It was an 8-hour chat. Got me 3 years.
8-hour chat got you 3 years.
Yeah.
So did you just go to try to say hi to this girl, or what happened?
Well, they got me on travel to meet them. I'm traveling to meet at a solicitation.
Yeah.
And so when I went, so I had a itchy palm, so I knew it was something up. So I went to Walmart parking lot. Said there's my bike, my Walmart parking lot in the zone. I can see right across over to Aldi's. I didn't see nobody. About 5:25. I went to AT&T, see what my next bill was due.
Yeah.
So then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go home now." I got an urge of getting hungry. I passed Taco Bell, smelled that food, so I do the U-turn, went to Taco Bell. As soon as I got in Taco Bell's driver to go to order, all the cops surrounded me.
Oh, damn, man.
Right. They yanked me out of my window with my broken arm and everything. So, and just yanked me right out.
Sorry, dude. How old was the girl as?
First in the conversation, she was 17. Then she went down right at the end. Oh, I'm in school and I'm 16. Blah blah blah. I see you. You know what I'm saying? At all these at 5 o'clock, and it was on a Monday. So I never even. They got me like 5:45 at night. They got me. I was at Taco Bell.
Okay. Seems to be a crack in your story there. I don't mean all the you were doing. I don't think they were posing as a 16-year-old. What were they actually posing as?
No, it was 16. She said it was 16 to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the text, 16.
Okay. All right. So what do they? So I just know, in kind of my experience with, I guess when it's the online stuff, don't you have to end up like registering your social medias with the state and everything?
Yeah, I got registered as Twitter in the state, but see, I had Facebook last year.
No, but don't you have to identify that you have this Facebook account and this and that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
They have it. Okay, I don't have Facebook no more.
When did you delete Facebook?
I deleted Facebook back last July.
And that was when you were out already?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you tell them that you had a Facebook last July, or?
When I got out, I told them I had Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get in because then with my wife made a new account.
Yeah.
I got back on there, let them know I had Facebook. Then when I got done, between me and my wife, we're getting arguments over it.
Okay.
Okay, me chatting with I'm chatting with females, she chatting with dudes. We're trying to get, you know what I'm saying, tied and knot. We're getting into each other.
Yeah, trying to get your life together.
Right.
Yeah.
So we deleted Facebook from each phone.
Okay. So I assume you didn't let them know about the, and that's fine. We can get that taken care of. But I assume you didn't tell the state of Illinois that you have an account, because I didn't see that next to your name anywhere. Is it?
No.
Okay, so this is kind of and it's fine. I'm not a snitch, but this is kind of on the down low. This account, the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So hypothetically, would you ideally have to tell them about that account, like legally?
Legally, if I want to keep it on the down low, no. And legally,
Okay, but basically, if they found out about this, it wouldn't be good.
I
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
I'm getting in trouble.
All right. Well, I'm not here for that. So, okay. So I am curious about this. You sent her a picture in what looks to be some women's panties.
Yeah, I wear female panties.
Okay. Well, how'd that kind of start for you?
Okay.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
Right. Okay. Back when I was a kid, I'm a national champion roller skater.
You're a what?
National champion roller skater.
Oh, nice.
For
yeah.
38 states. I got a pair of skates right underneath the bike.
Yeah, so that's why you got some pep in your step, or?
Right.
Okay.
So, all my life, I work costumes. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
You see the ice skaters wear theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we're nice and tight on them. See, when I was growing up, I had a lot of hair. You just shave my arms. You see, I have no hair whatsoever.
Yeah. No, nothing at all.
My hair, I have no hair whatsoever on my legs.
Oh, I see that.
Okay. So what happened was, I said, hey, I'm tired of wearing these cotton.
All right.
You sweat like a pig.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to try to do something different.
There you go.
She said, well, put these silk underwear on. I said they're female.
Okay.
I don't care what they are. Put them on.
Okay.
So I put bikinis on, you know what I'm saying?
Like the top two?
No.
Okay.
Just the bottoms, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then she says, okay, wow. I told her, damn, you got that outfit quit and everything. And then she started shaving me, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be easier to take my outfits off. She was the one to help me when I was 6 years old to get it on me, you know what I'm saying? Get me into my next event.
All right.
I was too sweaty at the time. Then she got to wipe me down, cool me off and everything. Put me into my other outfit. Then over the years, I said, I liked them, so I kept on wearing them.
So are you wearing women's panties right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like kind of like an explorative for you in a way, or?
No, I just been I loved it when I was a kid. I just kept on. I worried about my life.
Okay.
And like a lot of people ask me, I wear leggings.
Okay.
Back in the 80s and the 70s, we wore spandex.
Right. Right. Yeah, especially with roller skating.
Right. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, spandex is like leggings. Everybody's figured out, oh, he's wearing, like, look at him, he must be, he's wearing females like, I said, y'all are, I told one person, you don't know something. Before they came leggings, they were spandex. They just changed the names from spandex to legging.
Yeah.
So the girl population, the females, start wearing them. Sending the men wearing them.
Right.
All the time.
Yeah, it's like real men wear pink, real men wear leggings,
Right.
real men wear pantyhose. That's literally what it is.
Right. And I wear pantyhose when I was a kid.
Okay.
In my skates.
Ever wear like lingerie and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. I recommend trying it. It's awesome.
No, I won't go that far. My wife just freaks out when I'm getting my new underwear, and she said, "Oh, you picking up face? What did I do? I have on."
Okay.
So then I gotta buy her at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, smaller
yeah,
size, you know,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay, honey, it's.
Hey, to each their own. I don't judge. So you took a picture of you in your female panties here.
Yeah.
Okay. What was?
She wanted to see me in my underwear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
So
All right. Hey, can't complain about that. So there's also something about
yeah, I showed it. I told, you know what I'm saying? She said, well, I don't know what they were, you know what I'm saying? So I showed it to her, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
this is what they are, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what do you use those for? And I said, you use it for a female or a guy, you know what I'm saying? And they said, I went specific on that, and also then.
Okay.
Then after we got off that subject, then.
So how did you develop the? Like you mentioned, you like when a female with the and all that.
Oh, that's a long story to get into, and
I'm here. I'm all ears.
long time ago, from age of 4 years old, when I was 15, my grandma used to put me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Jeez.
started with me when I was 4.
Got it.
Okay, that was about 15. She put me out to other guys, other females, and over the years, I just, you know what I'm saying?
Just kind of developed a liking to that.
Yeah, liking it.
Okay. So you have a 16-inch.
No, not that. Probably big, about 14 maybe.
May I see it?
Someone in here.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't want to touch it. Well, here, put it in the light. Let me see, if you don't mind. Oh my God, that is huge.
Solid.
So is that something that you've kind of? I'm fully curious because I haven't used it before, but me and my girl like to try to explore stuff. Is that something that's been used on you before, the 14-incher?
Yeah.
Do you do that to yourself, or do you have someone else do it?
I do it myself. My wife does it with the smaller ones.
Okay.
Once one, if I ask her, you know what I'm saying? But she's not really into that part right now, so.
Okay. So they don't call you a stallion, the Italian stallion in bed. They just call you the Italian.
Well, something like that.
Okay.
My nickname
That
was
was kinda-
Chicago.
come on, you got it.
My
That was
nickname
kinda
in
funny.
Chicago is the.
Yeah, I know what a is. Okay.
Because I used to make the females, you know what I'm saying? If I can sit there like a female in less than 10 minutes and make her about 9 times.
Okay. Right.
You know what I can do then.
Hey, there you go.
If I can do it with my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's why they nicknamed me the when I was a kid.
Oh, there you go. All right. So I kind of want to touch back on these Telegram groups. So you are a grandfather of very young kids, and I think the reason why we didn't hear the full ages of what's on there is because it probably disgusted you so much you don't even want to utter those words, which tells me a lot about you, that you're actually a good person, your heart's in the right place and all that. But I think it goes down lower than 8. I think it goes down to babies and toddlers, and I can assume that because we're talking about weird foreigners just posting whatever the they want without any restrictions. And we're also just talking about internet records coming to your end. So I'm just curious, how common is it they post babies and toddlers in these groups?
The one guy been talking to about a week. His name is AJ. He's been sending on counties and everything. And he said, once you pop on that, you see how young they are and this and that. Boys, girls, young kids, and you know what I'm saying? And I said, I don't go on them sites, so.
Okay. But it looks like in these groups they've posted, and I'm not saying you liked it, okay? I'm just saying that it's these other idiots posted it. You can't control what they post. You're not telling them to post or not. But it looks like they've posted stuff of babies and toddlers.
My understanding, it was all, I think, above age of 5, maybe.
Age of 5?
Right.
Okay, so there were a few videos like 5-year-olds and all that?
Not no videos, just pictures.
Pictures? Okay.
Yeah.
What were the pictures? Were the 5-year-olds like boys or girls?
All girls.
Okay. Was it like, I assume just pictures?
Pictures, but standing up or on their back, you know what I'm saying, or behind, stuff like that.
Okay, so there'd be some scenes of 5-year-olds being posted?
Yeah.
Okay. But it would be pictures, not videos.
Right.
Okay. So you mentioned the youngest videos might be 8 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. So were these pictures and videos, were they posted like on links to that stuff, like mega links, or was it kind of just in the chat, or kind of both, or?
I don't think they sent the video to me, and look at it was probably, it was forwarded to them from somebody else. You know, so and then he forwarded to me, you know, and
Yeah.
I looked at it and I told him, dude, you know, that's upside gross, and you know what I'm saying,
Sure.
how you can do it, because I told him I got grandkids that young.
Of course you did.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, well, I'd send you some more different ones, you know what I'm saying, if you want, you know. Then he kept on sending me, and I told him, man, I got to say goodbye, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He hasn't talked to me in about maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
So, I must ask. You've been in jail, you said, for 25 years total, or?
25 and a half.
Okay. Is that all for crimes?
Yeah.
Okay.
First time with my father. Second time with my ex-wife, ex-fiance, so-called going to be my wife.
Okay. Well, one of your charges was production of child. So who'd you film that with?
That never happened.
Okay. Who'd they accuse you of filming it with?
Okay. All that stuff, FBI looked on that. Okay. Couldn't find no pictures. Okay. They searched for like over 90 days. Had my tower and everything.
Yeah.
They all found females over the age of 17 years old. Then from there, okay, they had when she found out from the state attorney that they were going to charge me.
Yeah.
So the next day she came in with a piece of paper with the female on there with no.
Yeah.
She said, "Well, there you go, state attorney. Here's a picture I got off his computer."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I went in there and getting my stuff when he was at home. I said, "Oh, okay." So she did all that, and then the state attorney says, "Well, they guess we got him then. The FBI didn't see this one then, you know, so they got me my fiance I was going to get married to. She had somebody look into it, okay, on private investigator. That one pictures that she said was supposed to come out of my tower didn't come out of my tower.
Yeah.
Okay, so the state charged me with selling but doing child. I did not ask. Then my soon fiance asked the state attorney, okay, if you selling all this stuff, then why did I pay for all his bills then?
Right. Right.
And his house, I paid his house off, I paid his credit cards off, and I bought him a new car. How would he making all that if you don't?
Right. Right.
And he's supposed to sell and recipient the child over the computer.
Got it.
That's what they.
Do you have any fried pickles here?
No, I got pickles.
I like them fried only. God damn it.
No, hey, oh, you're like me.
Uh-huh.
Best place in town
Okay.
for fried pickles.
Yeah.
Cafe Fontana.
Okay.
But I went there. I said to myself, I said to my honey, it was special. Honey, they have fried pickles. Man, I never seen fried pickles since I was left from Italy.
Yeah, no kidding.
She said, what? I'm ordering these fried pickles. They'd be gross.
Right.
She tasted one. I said, she goes, oh my God, I gotta have me another order of these bad boys. Go up there and order now. I wait for the waitress to come back. So I need now order of fried pickles because my wife just ate these. She said, oh, you did? She said, yeah, these tasted marvelous.
God damn.
Then she tasted the ribs. Then she had to order another 2 large orders of fried pickles to take home with her. I said, oh, okay, honey, you're coming a lot expensive on our 6-month anniversary, and the bill's already over $200. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's very expensive there, but and you go there, try gelato.
Okay.
It's the purple one, purple and black, but it is the best.
What flavor is that?
It's I can't tell you what the flavor it is. I forgot what it is, but it's purple. It's called gelato. They have it. If they start making it again, it's like ice cream.
Okay.
But it's not.
Yeah, I know what gelato is.
And it's the guy is from Italy, so he makes his person himself all the gelatos. He does the fried pickles and everything, and it just is amazing to me.
Okay.
I ate a spaghetti over there at one time, and it was a hot. I'm not Mexican. I'm Italian.
Yeah.
And I told him, this is hot. What you put in this sauce? Oh, little peppers here, little peppers there from Italy. You know what I'm saying? And I never tasted no peppers like that before in Italy.
Yeah.
I said, I'm from Sicilian. I'm from the island. And so what he did is he lets him, he cuts him off the plant. He lets him sit outside.
Yeah.
Get dried up.
I see.
Then he cuts him up.
So, I hate to change the subject here, but one of your other charges was aggravated assault.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was that?
That was, I can say I got exonerated for that charge a year and a half later.
Okay.
Okay. But I was still out for aggravated assault to a female. Because I'm the hell out of her. What happened when I was on that was with my dad and this guy I was living with, they kind of set me up.
Oh man.
Okay. So they said, well, tell him that Daddy, Billy did this, Billy did that, you know what I'm saying, the DCFS.
Yeah.
So the DCFS accepted. Then a year later, DCF went back to the house, started asking the kids an update, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What happened a year ago, you know what I'm saying? They said, well, the oldest girl, she was 9 or 10 then, and she goes, well, Billy didn't do nothing to us. Our daddy's been doing it to us.
Oh, so they accused you of them or something?
Right.
Oh, man. Happens to the best of us.
So, when I got that paper from DCFS from my lawyer, I got exonerated for it.
Damn.
They dumped them charges. But that other case, I walked out of prison as a regular offender.
Tons of bad luck, huh? Crazy, man.
Yeah. And it's bad luck everywhere I go to, so.
Man, that sucks, bro. God damn. So how's Instagram like? 'Cause, you know, I know Julie was, oh man, she was so curious about all this. How common is it for kids on Instagram to be that way, or whatever, Facebook or?
Well, all the apps now, that's why I don't go on it too much. It's all specific about, you know what I'm saying? You got their mothers or their fathers getting their kids, you know what I'm saying, in their bathing suits, posting it, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, and they have guys talk to them, this and that, and.
Well, I guess how many of these kid accounts have tried to talk to you on Instagram?
Well, I've been talking with one. She's in Filipinos, and she's over the age, you know what I'm saying? But she says she don't come on here because of the, you know, the weird stuff they said.
Well, no, I guess how many, you know, I know Julie was underage, but how many other underage girls have tried to talk to you on Instagram, get curious? Because I'm curious how common this shit is.
Well, when I find out some of them ages, you know what I'm saying? They're like, that's just that some of them don't know how to speak English.
Okay.
So they said, they put one 3 or 1 4 or 1 1.
So 14, 11,
right,
13.
Like
okay.
then they put WO something in their language or something.
Okay, so somebody that looks like they're 11 puts...
They're looking like they're like 16, 17-year-old, 18.
But then they end up saying that they're 11, 13, 14. Right. Okay.
Then I just, okay. Then they text back, you know what I'm saying? And say hola or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I said...
Did you say hola?
Then they go like, or something, and do it again, and I'm like, what?
Do any of them get flirty with you at all, or
no?
No.
I just don't respond back because I don't even know what their language they're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk English. I'm American, you know. They said, then they go their transcripts and, you know, of the words they said back to me, and they just rumble it off. So
okay. So I kind of want to touch on the Julie messages a little bit. You referred to her as your teddy bear. I'm going to show you how to tonight. How would you like that? Basically guiding her on how to...
Yeah, it's because she said, well, how would I do it? You know what I'm saying? And then, what is that like? And
what was kind of your reason for wanting to teach her, willing to teach her?
Well, maybe she might learn, you know what I'm saying, how to do it to herself at an early age or something. And
okay.
And I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, actually I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, just show her a good time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just kind of got her and all that. That's fair. So just curious. I know you're not like out to hurt anybody or anything like that, but you know, we get bored on the internet. We tend to save stuff. Okay. And I'm willing to do this with you because you've been honest, and I think your heart's in the right place. Because there's a lot of people online who are just terrible, and you know they're like worst of the worst. You know how that is, right? But you're not. I wouldn't do this for people, but you know, it looks to me, because you just have Android devices, you don't have any firewalls or anything like that, and you know, Super 8 Wi-Fi is easier to get into than if you're... So,
no, they got Biden's, but
are you voting for Trump this year?
Trump?
Yeah.
No,
finally, okay.
Do you know I want him?
Who?
Do you want? You know,
finally,
I
I'm not Trump supporter.
I want a nonpartisan president.
That works for me. That works for me.
I want a nonpartisan president.
Finally.
Okay, because you know why?
Finally. Yep. Why?
Every president we had in the United States, they're not out for the American people. They're not out for the American people. Only thing they want to do is make their pockets richer. Only thing they're gonna do.
Go, everybody.
Only thing they're gonna do. Only thing they want to do is this. The richer get richer. Okay. The poor get poor. Middle class stay middle class.
Hey, you know what? I'm voting for this defender for president.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Now you figure, if you get, Joe Biden comes in.
Okay.
President, right? How many Simmons did we get in the United States of America?
I think
we got 3.
Okay.
1 from Trump.
Yep.
And 2 from Biden.
Okay.
Okay. Now, every other country gave their people a was over with.
Really?
You know that?
We can get enough checks.
They got one once a month. Other people, $3,500.
Okay.
Italy got one. Germany got one. Japan got one. China got one. Africa people got one. You know what I'm saying? Every other country got their stimulus check from their government because the people were losing their jobs, couldn't go to work, couldn't pay their bills. But we're supposed to be one of the richest nations in the world.
Yeah.
What happened to every president we had so far? They weren't with the only president I think it was good One president.
Who?
Nixon.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he called what it was, a bunch of. That's true.
Yeah, so.
Oh, damn. Maybe we're being too loud. How's it going? We're just having a conversation here. William, you're a offender, right? But we're getting taken care of for all that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to show your to a 12-year-old again, are you?
No, I'm not.
This was your last time
Yes,
doing
yes,
that?
sir.
Okay. And all the child people are sent you, you're going to get rid of Telegram
Yes,
and all that
yeah.
stuff? Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but you said we're even sending you videos of like 8-year-olds and all that? Okay. But you're going to get rid of all that, right?
Yeah, I don't. Right.
Okay. And so you're going to delete all those apps off your tablet there? Okay.
I
That's
have
great.
nothing on the tablet too. So
Or whatever it was on.
Right.
Okay. Awesome. And your account, you're going to get that registered with the state ASAP, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you haven't done that yet?
No.
Okay. But
I'll do that tomorrow.
You're going to get your Instagram
Yeah.
account registered with
Yeah.
the state?
Tomorrow, yeah.
But it's not registered yet, right?
No, not tomorrow it will.
All right. Cool. All right. So,
Appreciate it.
yeah, man, that's kind of the gist of what we're talking about here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Who are you guys with?
May I talk to you out there, please?
Absolutely.
Actually, plug it here. No. All right. So, I just wanted him to admit all that on y'all's body cam. He's like he's had half his life in prison for sex crimes against kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, we know who he is.
But he was a message. So we have a group called we catch online child across the country. We have an arrest in 46 states, convictions in 40, including here in Illinois. We're from Houston, Texas. We're posing as a 12-year-old girl, and he was doing what he's been doing his whole life. He was messaging us on video call. He showed us his, and the call was recorded in Texas where it's where it's one-party consent. So we have that. And he also was with her, so we came to interview him in person, and what we do is we try to get their confessions on camera and get them to admit to crimes plus other crimes. And he admitted that he knew she was 12 years old, admitted to showing his on video call, basically had a justification for everything he did. He's just so. And he described in detail child videos that he's watched recently, like not since he didn't get in trouble for those, like this recent. And he said he's received pictures as young as 5 years old of them in positions, and he said he's talked to other minors online, and that he's received these videos and pictures both in groups and individually. Okay. And his account here, his account on Instagram, he confirmed with me that he does have to register that to the state. It's not registered to the state. He admitted it's his account. We have him on camera admitting that, and yeah, it's a wet guy. That's where we say our age, and on the video calls, trying to look for the pin to this quick, but somewhere. But I believe in Illinois, just him showing his dude he thinks is a minor is an arrestable offense. I mean, I hope that would be all charged like today.
My sergeant's coming.
Just him on the video call showing his dude he thought was a 12-year-old. We have the call recorded. Yeah, this guy's just going to reoffend.
Okay. I'll give you that stuff back for now.
All right.
What's your first name?
It's Alex, ALEX.
Is that your full name?
Yes.
Okay, what's your middle initial?
L.
What's your last name?
Rosen, ROSEN.
What's your... what's your address?
Houston, Texas. 7.
When this start?
It started July 11th.
Okay.
And he unsent a lot of messages on Instagram, but y'all could easily just preserve it with a preservation request.
Okay. So, what did you say your group was?
It's called.
Okay. So basically, you guys identified yourself as a 12-year-old.
Yeah, identified ourselves as a 12-year-old. He was, of course, okay with the age, and he just does what he always does, like gets with it. And he wasn't very on the chats. Like he got us on, but on the call, that's when he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put my," and all this type of stuff, and then him showing the on the call, which all he admitted to, and then him viewing tons of child like very recently. So
Okay. When did he say that was?
well, he said that he found out about Telegram a month ago, and that's where the app that he was viewing it on. And I was like, "What are they sending on Telegram?" And he describes all these videos of like 8-year-olds and all this stuff. So within the month.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for my sergeant to get here to fill him in.
All right.
And go from, well, here he is right here. So we'll talk to him, figure out the course of action here.
Yeah, no problem.
Just hold on to it for a second. Thanks.
He has tablets in there too, sir.
He does.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, he has a lot of stuff.
We'll work on that.
This is just what was next to him, so I just grabbed it from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these guys are with Texas, and they have calls and text of William like showing us to what he suspected a 12-year-old.
Let's take a look at them.
Oh, absolutely. So they're out of order, but the first thing I have is us saying we're 12, and then this is his on video call, and he admitted to all of this as well, and he also admitted to us that he's viewed child very recently, like as young as 5 years old. We have everything to send you with that, our video interaction with them, and
You actually videoed with him?
yeah, so we did a video call, but we were filming it from Houston where it's one-party consent, and I just interviewed him in person on camera where he admitted to doing all that, plus viewing child as young as 5 years old recently. And we have all that in order to send you all digitally.
Okay.
And he
What's he
also
saying?
I haven't even talked to him yet.
and he also said, so that Instagram account that he has, but the username is 7. He said that account is not registered with y'all, and that's the account he has on the down low.
Okay.
I believe that's a violation on his end.
Okay. Yeah. How long has he been here?
He's been here for a while. This is his registered address. That's my email.
All right, yeah, I can send you everything to there.
Collect all stuff and take him to PD.
Okay.
We'll start interviewing. When can you email this? So,
Like ASAP.
all right.
Yeah, my phone's in there.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll just take him to PD, collect all his.
Yeah, I'd say key points. He showed his next to 12-year-old has been doing Telegram.
Yeah, we had a lot of rooms with him.
Yeah,
A lot of,
great guy.
well, a lot of releases that are not.
Illinois. Yeah, I got you. Hey, oh, sorry. You want to hang on to these in the meantime, or you just want us to email them?
Just email it to me.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, let's do it, man. I'm doing put my CPAP machine in here, sir.
Okay. Here, I'm on, buddy.
Got another whole crew in here. Where's the tablet?
There's one right there.
I'll get it.
Do you have other tablets and stuff?
I believe he has 2.
I got there. One there, that's my mom's. The one up there is my wife's.
Where's the one up here at, William?
Right there, out of the
No. Where is this bottle?
I got it.
Okay.
Bro, I should have opened
Do you
it.
have any other tablets or phones?
no.
Should have opened the blinds. Didn't even think of that. Oh, yeah, dark video.
William, mind if I look around? Make sure there's no other tablets and stuff?
Yeah, you did that long ago.
Well, it's up, I mean, you're consenting to it, obviously.
But yeah, if I can set.
Okay. Where y'all from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
All right. Get the wallet.
Right here.
Right there.
I got your wallet and your phone.
Okay. I told my.
I don't know if you can take
Yeah,
them
they
to jail
all,
yet.
yeah, they have, I mean, if you,
There's my toolbox. I just put my 9 minutes.
they'll get it for you, William. All right. If
Okay.
anything else, I'll come out and get it for you.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go up to the PD and go right.
Can would my wife them come in? Give them the key card for me, please. Okay, for the ring, so they clean it out.
Okay. You put on an email for me, the full chat in order, your account, that links to your account, links to his account, and your Telegram account, his Telegram account, your text now account, his phone number. Yeah, just throw them all in one email so I can forward it to them. We're about to go to the PD and dub the video.
You guys have ideas?
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.